Marshall Harris is here with sports. The Blackhawks will not be headed to the playoffs this season.
That's right, but you may find the Hawks and the rest of the NHL's future stars on display in the far west suburbs.
That's right, Marie. Jim, with the Blackhawks rebuilding, their focus is on finding good young talent for the future. The Chicago Steel, playing in Geneva, just may be providing some of that talent. Matt Zahn on how the Steel have become a hotbed for some of hockey's best young players and future NHL stars.
Development is the name of the game for the Chicago Steel. They've become a bit of a USHL powerhouse focused on developing players inside and outside the rink, and that's helped them attract some of the best young hockey players in the world.
Attract is a good word for it. We've been really fortunate to have some incredible hockey players here. It's just such a focus on the individual player and how to make them better off the ice. We have a full-time director of sports science that at this age for these kids, it's a major piece of their development.
Development's huge here with the Steel. I think it's like our main motto that we try to push and carry out throughout the day. I mean, just the way that they care about us and just like the skills and everything that you're going to be able to use going on to the next level.
It's clearly working. This season, Jack Harvey broke the franchise record for most career goals, while Macklin Celebrini made USHL history for most points ever in a single season by a player under 17. Celebrini is 16 years old and potentially the #1 overall NHL pick in 2024.
It's phenomenal. Like, he's doing some pretty insane things, and I think he just does everything the right way, you know what I mean?
I mean, you see everything he does on the ice, but it's just like I live with him, so I see what he does away from the rink and just like how hard he works. I think that's some stuff that not everyone sees.
Having a player get drafted #1 overall or in the top 2 or 3 is obviously great, but for Mike Gorman, who was with the Steel for 5 years before becoming head coach, he says it's even more special when these less heralded guys can come here and make a big leap.
We've had kids that didn't have a scholarship and came here and now are impact players on their Division I teams, or really even deeper, kids that were questioning if they want to keep playing hockey and came here and now they love hockey again and are having success at the collegiate or pro level. So it's fun with the high end, of course, but all these kids are incredibly talented hockey players.
It's pretty impressive how Coach Gorman and the Steel find a way to turn all this individual talent into a great team. The Steel were Clark Cup champions in 2017 and 2021 and appear primed to make another run this season.
It's something that we talk a lot about internally, that part of individual development is being a great teammate and doing what it takes for the team to succeed. And I think the kids know how much we care about them and their individual paths. And fortunately, they're totally bought into what's best for the team at the same time.
And the success on and off the ice should keep the great players coming. In Geneva, Matt Zahn, CBS 2 News.
Thanks, Matt. The Steel had the NHL's #1 overall draft pick in 2021 in Owen Power. Another former player, Adam Fantilli, who is currently starring at Michigan, is projected to be drafted at #2 this summer and could be on the Blackhawks' radar. The Steel also closing in on clinching their 7th straight playoff berth. So they develop good talent, they turn them into winners, and so on and so forth, as they say.